raising the dead ain't within my power.
Will it be all right? Should I be afraid?
It's coming!
Looking for an old woman. She lives somewhere in the mountains hereabouts.
All she can do is take you straight to hell. You go home and you bury your boy.
Some folks say as how she's got powers.
Who are you?
Ed Harley.
What do you want, Ed Harley? Say it. You're looking for vengeance. Say it. There's an old graveyard way back deep in them woods. The thing you're looking for is in there.
It was an accident.
It's gotta run its course. Now it begins.
Yeah!
Let's go, baby.
Hey, everybody.
What's up, guys? How's everyone doing?
Got library here tonight. Cold brew. Night coffee. Nice. Dude,
Rawhead Rex.
Rawhead Rex is one of my favorite freaking horror movies from the 80s. Brain Damage. Yes.
Frank Henenlotter. What's up, Easy?
Mike.
Purple Yoshi.
Purple Yoshi.
Let's go. Purple Yoshi's in the house. What's up, Library? How you doing? How's your week?
Library's ready. He's getting some coffee going. All right. We started it off with the trailer real quick for the first Pumpkinhead movie. So how have things been going? Did you have a good week, Tuck?
I did. I went to a concert.
Did you? Where at?
Yeah. It was in Minneapolis. I went to
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
I went to Amel and the Sniffers, which is a really cool Australian punk band.
Oh, nice.
But it was awesome. It was probably one of the best times ever, honestly. It was so positive and good, such a good time. And the music was great. It was in the Palace Theater.
Oh.
And St. Paul.
Oh. Good size theater. Good size theater.
Mm-hmm. Everything sounded so good. But yeah. Busy week. Hoping to get to a small comic book shop or comic show tomorrow and see Mom for Mother's Day.
Nice.
Yeah, I have to figure out when I can give Mom her gift. So, but
yeah, it's tomorrow's Mother's Day. All over.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I need to see Animal Sniffers. Haven't seen them live. Are you an Animal and the Sniffers fan? And then hello, spooky fellows. What's up, Ozzy? How you doing, son?
Ozzy. Amel and the Sniffers.
I love their music so much. It's so awesome.
Yeah, I was listening to a couple of their tunes. They sound pretty good.
I like the lead singer Amy Taylor. Her hair's done like the 70s. Hell yeah, Library. Let's go. But they were so awesome, Library. They put on such a good show. The guitarist, bassist, drummer, Amy, like everyone did such a good job. It was so fucking awesome. And at the end, like the thing where they say like good night and then they leave. We were all like cheering, like, typical concert stuff where they're like, come on, play more. And they came out, had a little jam sesh for a bit around the drum kit. And then they played 3 more songs.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it was so cool. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's so awesome. I'm a big sniff head. Yeah. Um, but yeah, and then I went to it with like one of my best friends ever too. It was awesome. So it was a really good time. It was epic. And then
Nice.
also I went to a record store downtown Minneapolis called Electric Fetus,
Nice.
and that shit was awesome. The only thing though is I hit the gym the day before we left, and so I'm sitting there, and you know, like the first day it was like fine. They're just a little painful, you know. I was like, okay, you know, I hit the gym. Stay away from the other sniff though, kids. True.
Yeah.
But my arms were in so much pain. The day of like the concert and everything, when I was walking around the venue, I was literally walking around like a fucking Lego figure, just like this. And then also I felt bad at the record store because I'm walking around like this because my arms hurt so bad I couldn't undo them, and I looked like I was tweaking or something. So saw some really out of print stuff. I've seen CDs that I've never seen before. I saw the Moby Southside Gwen Stefani CD
Oh, really?
with that version of that song on there, which is, you know, the best version of that song, the only good version, for like $3. There was Kolchak, the Night Stalker.
Really?
There was oh yeah,
Ride the white horse.
Walking Like Lego Man. Yeah, and then they had a bunch of the Something Weird video DVDs, like the really weird shit. And I was going through those, and I'm like, I've never thought I'd ever see these in my life.
Oh, yeah?
And the Viagra Boys, let's go. Yeah, I love it. It was such a good time. Only concert I've ever been to where there wasn't something like annoying people doing annoying shit.
What do you mean?
Like there was no
There wasn't any annoying people when I took you guys to Kiss. Was there?
yeah, there was. There's that guy that spilled beer on me.
Yeah. That's pretty rad.
You know. But every concert I've been to, there's always been like one person that's like annoying, super aggressive. And this show, there's like signs everywhere saying we do not tolerate any sort of bullshit like that. And then right when they started off the show, they did the first song, and Amy Taylor came out and she said, "If you see somebody fall over, pick them back up. Don't just let them lay on the ground." Like a lot of, you know, stuff like that. So it was just really cool. It was awesome. But anyways, yeah, I digress. Pumpkinhead.
Don't digress.
But got a beer thrown at me at the Metallica show. I remember that song.
No, they don't.
They don't. What's up, demo tapes?
No, we've been to some pretty good. Your first concert ever was Kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Took you to a Kiss concert. Took you to a Weezer concert. Weezer was actually freaking awesome in concert.
Mm-hmm.
Weezer.
No.
That was a good show. That was a good time.
I got to see Tyler the Creator with Vince Staples, Tizo Touchdown, and Kali Uchis.
I don't know who those guys are, but that sounds
awesome. I got to see Elton John a month later.
Yeah, that's right.
And then Johnny, Hollywood Undead, and then now the Ammo and the Sniffers. And hopefully I'm still going to 9 Inch Nails in August. So that will rip.
Is that in Minneapolis?
That's in Minneapolis as well. That's actually no, it's in October because it's around the time Tron Ares comes out.
Oh,
so I hope that works out. That'll be fun.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm really excited. I had that thing where whenever I come back, the Weezer would be epic. Heck yes, my friend went to Metallica recent show in Seattle, so yeah. It's so I love going to concerts, man. I saw Weezer last year on the 30th anniversary of the Blue Album, played the album in entirety. Was that the comic book collecting quest? Was that the one you saw from was that when was it Flaming Lips and stuff like that? Were they with them? Flaming Lips and Dinosaur Jr. and stuff?
Ryu
in the house, baby. Let's go.
Heck yeah.
That's awesome. Sup, swag.
Swag.
Yeah, that's a cool comic. I was trying to go see those that because I wanted to. The Blue Album's like one of the greatest albums ever. It's the most iconic, one of the most iconic like alt rock things ever. And Dinosaur Jr. I love Dinosaur Jr. And then being able to see Flaming Lips in all three of them. There's even some shows that Keanu Reeves band did. Is it Dog Star?
Dogstar, man.
Yeah.
I've seen Dogstar in concert. Keanu with Keanu.
Kanye West, that was a crazy slip up. That was insane.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't even
Sorry,
know. Are you okay?
But I don't know. But I got back from the concert, and maybe it's just me. I have talked to a couple people about this, but hey, easy. Yeah, my bad. Come on, I freaking missed it. Damn, that's messed up. But I came back. Whenever I come back from vacation, I'm always just like, what am I doing with my life? I got to change something. That's what I'm going through right now. So, as a future hipster DJ, Keanu West.
Keanu West, yeah.
No.
He's a rock and roll kind of guy. He's a rock and roll kind of feller. All right.
Oh yeah.
So
back to business. Pumpkinhead.
Pumpkinhead.
That Stan Winston's one of his very few movies he directed.
Yep.
That movie. When you showed me it when I was a kid, I just thought, oh, cool monster movie, and it wasn't until after when like the Scream Factory came out and stuff like that, where I started to like pick up on like those really emotional beats and like the different like sort of messages in there and the themes. It's Lance Henriksen in this movie, dude, is genuinely amazing. Yeah, it's okay, Tuck. We all think of that every day, brother. Just keep working hard. True.
It's true.
Rio, I got to actually talk to you about some stuff. So keep your ears open.
Oh, there's a lot of I think. Oh yeah, Pumpkinhead. I watched recently. I watched Pumpkinhead again. I watched Ashes to Ashes, and then I watched Blood Feud, which is kind of a trippy movie.
Yeah,
but it's fun. The thing I liked about, first off, Stan Winston's just a freaking god.
Yeah, he's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT, greatest of all time.
Mm-hmm.
You got Lance Henriksen, which is, he's right up there too. But I love the story behind, because if you haven't seen the movie, spoilers, that's what we do. We're not spoiler free. I am one of us. How you doing, brother? All right. It's you know what? There is a lore of a Pumpkinhead type but it was just one of those things to keep you straight, keep you on the straight and narrow. There was so many creepy stuff back then, There always has been, since the 13 original colonies. The unknown always scares people. We talked about that last week.
Yeah.
The unknown is a very terrifying thing.
The scariest thing.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you just got to balls to the wall, man. Just got to do it.
Yeah, man.
Go with your gut. But I think it's the thing that I liked about Pumpkinhead was, besides just, there were so many beautiful shots. The shot when they're in the church and the camera's kind of panning off on the side and Pumpkinhead's walking in and you have him from that angle.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I just
Yeah.
so many creepy stuff.
Yeah.
Crazy. Crazy Joe. That should be right.
No.
No, there's a lot of great
Imagery, the cinematography.
It's amazing. It was filmed during the day too.
Mm-hmm. That's what makes it even like
the blue. They used the blue lens or whatever. Pumpkinhead was the vengeance and hatred in Lance Henrik's character's heart because of the death of his child. So, what I liked about it was it's kind of a moral. You know, it's a moral tale. It's a moral story. It's about morality, doing the right thing, how you can live with yourself. Can you live with yourself? But it was just it's a great movie.
Yeah, man. Sorry, I was giving the roomies the Taco Bell order.
Oh, what do you get?
Quick. The 3 cheese chicken flatbread melts, but without the cheese or without the sauce they put in there. So they give you double the chicken, and I'll just empty them all into one and eat it.
Oh.
Anyways, but
right? Okay, what's your input on it?
I honestly, well, I mean, Pumpkinhead is the lore behind Pumpkinhead is that it was the witch's son. Was it? Was that the lore?
Yes. Yeah.
The witch's son that shaking his head at the Taco Bell order. Witch's son was he was bullied and he got pushed down a well. Was that what happened?
Yep.
And then the witch was so consumed by hatred and anger that she like hexed the body and buried it in the pumpkin patch. And whoever like in the movie, spoiler alert, Lance Henriksen's character, his little boy gets killed. There's an accident with the motorbike, and the kid gets pretty much ran over, passes away. It's really messed up. It's super sad stuff. Lance Henriksen's broken, and there's that shot, man, where, and like they talk about it later in the movie where Lance Henriksen just looks at them while holding his son.
Yeah,
and it's just like that look, and it freaks. Like even the actors said they like got freaked out a little bit from it. They're like kind of.
He had to dig pretty deep for that look, man. That's not just some acting skill that, that's something that you got to bring out of your soul, man. That look he gives. I loved Fangoria magazine. There was a lot of, that's where I got, because up here in our hometown up here, we never got to see Pumpkinhead in the movie theater. It was a straight to DVD or VHS kind of thing because we only get, we can't get Pumpkinhead, but we can get 15 theaters with the new Harry Potter movie in it.
Yeah.
No offense to Harry Potter fans.
All offense to Harry Potter fans.
I'm just saying.
Chamber of Secrets is a pretty good fucking movie. I don't care what anybody else says. They say that's the worst one. Screw you! Done with you!
Anyway,
but
Fangoria magazine. I remember at an Costco. I can't talk tonight, guys. White drugstore. They had all the magazines and they had the Fangoria, and I saw that Pumpkinhead, and I had just seen Aliens with Lance Henriksen. I was like, "Oh, dude, Bishop's in this movie." So my brother and I were like, "Hey, Tasia."
So Tasia, how you doing?
So yeah, that go ahead, tell the story.
Oh no, you're good. Here's this this tale when he was a kid about this. If you bury the body, or is it if you bury the body in next to Pumpkinhead? Was that the lore?
You have to dig up
Pumpkinhead, the body of,
and put the body of whoever was hurt in the place.
Mm-hmm. And so he does that, and soon enough, Pumpkinhead comes out, but it's not exactly what the dad hopes for. The Pumpkinhead, he kind of realizes that it's like a bunch of people are dying because of it, and every time it gets hurt, Pumpkinhead gets hurt, he also gets hurt. I know where Joe buries his bodies.
Yeah, so he basically is turning Pumpkinhead and whoever the person is that is seeking vengeance become one.
Mm-hmm.
So of course he realizes that what he did was wrong, and that he's trying to ends up trying to save some of the kids that
Mm-hmm.
That killed his son.
Yeah.
But the only way to do that is
by
doing your yeah,
that old business.
but it's
heartbreaking, man. It's
a sad movie, dude.
Sad. It's so, I don't know, there's something about that gothic folk horror creature feature drama, and it's all mixed together into like a studio monster movie made by fucking Stan Winston. And it's crazy. Doing a persona. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just this movie, as much as the sequels are super entertaining to watch, this movie is like this is like the first Pumpkinhead is objectively like a fantastic picture.
It's a classic. Yeah, it's classic.
It's a classic movie.
It's just it didn't get the big movie, Stan Winston. All these movie companies are like, who's Stan Winston? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Have you seen any monster movie in the last 30 years?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen Star Wars? He created all of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
He created the dinosaurs for Jurassic Park, the aliens for Alien, everything. And I think that's what it was, kind of more of a word of mouth movie. I don't think it didn't get enough advertising.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my God, we have Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen coming back to play Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader. Oh, really? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Let's not advertise it. Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
No.
But the Acolyte's going to be awesome. Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Lesbian Jedis.
Well,
that's a joke. There were no lesbian Jedis. Well, I'm sure there were.
There was.
I didn't see it. I just threw that out there.
You just went like this?
I was like, no.
You're
no.
Pumpkinhead scared the crap out of me. That's watching when I was 16. I remember Ryu, the Pumpkinhead action figure.
I had a Pumpkinhead.
I remember the legends of that story. Yeah, I couldn't believe Pumpkinhead movie existed. So killer. Right when I was into Fangoria. But yeah, it was very fringe. I had 3 or 4 friends I could discuss it with at the time. Yeah, Pumpkinhead's like one of those movies where, like, when I talk to my friends and stuff, they always know like stuff about like, Chucky or Freddy, Jason, all those, even Pinhead. And then the second I mentioned Pumpkinhead, they're like, "What?
Yeah.
Who are you?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "I'm Tucker," and they're like, "No, you're not. Who are you? Get out of my house." And I'm like, "Come on, friends. What are we doing?"
Very, very seldomly do you see a mainstream big studio horror movie franchise. It'll make money, but it won't be a critical success.
Yeah.
You get these smaller independent movies like Pumpkinhead, Hellraiser, that have a following to them because they're not mainstream and they're actually decent. That remake of Hellraiser that came out on Prime a few years ago
was awesome.
And people made such a big deal because Pinhead was considered a female. Well, if you've read the book, the original story, he's a demon.
Yes.
It's a demon.
Yeah, Pinhead
can be a male or a female if it wants to.
What's crazy is in the in the book, they straight up say that it's like gender neutral.
Yeah.
Like Pinhead's gender neutral. Like there's nothing. That shit was in the 80s. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's, Clyde Barker, like that's just something they just the Hell High Priestess, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Hell High Priestess. Like people are so crazy, man. I don't know. People are insane nowadays.
But it's interesting too, though. But Pumpkinhead is also gender biased because it doesn't have to be a male or a female to put the curse on whoever does does you wrong. So, because I mean, as you go on in the Pumpkinhead movies, you realize that it's male and female that are wanting vengeance over something. So, but to get back to the first one here, it's one of my all-time favorite horror movies. Like I said, I've said before, I love monster movies, all-time favorite. But this one it was just so new.
Yeah.
And it's like Pumpkinhead. It's like the Headless Horseman or the Old Scratch and the Devil and Daniel Webster. It's just kind of, it's just almost this cultural folklorish, story that to me could have seemed like it could have been around for 500-600 years, started in Europe and came back over here. It's just one of those stories to me. I loved it.
Yeah, and the performances are really good. Yeah, Cenobites are freaking wild, Rio. But, yeah, Pumpkin. The first one is just a really good movie. It's a solid movie. It has a really good pace. It's freaky. It has a crazy aesthetic.
Yes.
The design is crazy work. It's
awesome.
It's so cool. And later on, they kind of changed the design where he's more of like an actual like pumpkin, like it's more of a rounder shaped head.
You're just kind of like.
But the original was like super long, almost like a xenomorph. Like
I mean it's the thing is Pumpkinhead is Pumpkinhead not because his head looks like a pumpkin. It's because he's in a pumpkin patch. And I think that these younger producers, that money-hungry jerk-offs that made the second, well, at least the third and the fourth one.
Yeah.
They didn't watch the original. I don't know. Oh yeah, totally library. It's just the original Pumpkinhead design is incredible. It's Stan Winston at his best.
Mm-hmm.
At his best.
Yeah.
But the reason why I brought up the Hellraiser 2 is because there is quite a, in the movies coming up we'll be talking about, there's Hellraiser connections in the second one and in the third one.
Yep.
So it's pretty interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, so what we'll do, Pumpkinhead, 2 thumbs up.
Pumpkinhead.
1,000,000 thumbs up. This is a classic. Yeah. One of the best movies ever made. I'll just go out there on a limb.
Yep.
Now we'll get into the second one, Pumpkinhead 2 Blood Wings.
Yep.
Just let me know if it's all
looks
all on there. Can you see it on there?
Yep.
Okay.
Copyright.
Uh-oh.
Mike gives it a thumbs up. All right, here we go. George Clinton's in this movie too. Not the. Oh.
A soul cast in hell.
It's like somebody's buried out here.
This is a spell to bring back the dead.
Aching for revenge.
Whatever that old witch has got buried out there, she wants to bring back to life. Let's help her out. Peter.
Waiting for the moment.
Entreat thy lord from far below.
You don't know the evil you are conjuring, boy.
To destroy his enemies.
Breathe life anew. To thy soul.
God help us. Kill. Whatever it is.
Ain't none of us safe.
he gets what he come for. Maybe what we're dealing with here ain't human.
I've never seen blood like this before.
It's him, Daddy. He's here. He's gonna kill us all.
The sequel to Stan Winston's cult classic, which grossed over $50 million worldwide. Featuring the monster from the man behind Aliens and Jurassic Park. Starring Amy Dolenz, Steve Canale, and Roger Clinton. Pumpkinhead 2.
Roger Clinton. Sorry. That's Bill Clinton, President Bill's brother. Oh, yeah. 80s, 90s movies are great.
Yeah. Yeah, this movie is kind of, I like this one more than the third and fourth. But this one's like weird. Kane Hodder shows up in it for a bit.
Kane Hodder's in it. The connection to Hellraiser is Andrew Robinson, who plays the lead, the cop in it, the sheriff or whatever. He played the dad in Hellraiser.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Jesus wept. We got to do Hellraiser sometime.
We can do Hellraiser.
But so he was in that. Punky Brewster, Salil Moon Fry was in it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you saw Steve Canale, who was in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Roger Clinton played Mayor Bubba. Yeah, it's okay, man.
Yeah,
it's not the first one.
Yeah, it's not the first one. It's another one of those things where, you know, and I'm not dogging on it. It is what it is, truthfully.
Yeah.
But it's just a, you know, it's a directed video, you know, like sequel to a monster movie. You know, it's made even cheaper than the first one. And the acting in it's crazy. I really did like the sheriff character when I first watched this, though.
Yeah,
he was awesome.
Yeah.
It's weird seeing him in like bad person roles.
Oh yeah, because he was head. He was the head bad guy in freaking Dirty Harry back in the original Dirty Harry movie, the first Dirty Harry movie.
Oh. He was in that. He was bad in Hellraiser, the second half.
Yeah.
He was bad bad like you know, and as like a bad guy. And then even like Child's Play 3 when he's the fucking barber in the military school, he's a bad dude.
He's been in a couple but no, I always thought he was a great actor.
Mm-hmm.
But the awesome. Second ones wasn't. Yeah, also DS9.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't mind it. I didn't think it was a terrible movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it just there's no.
Sorry, man. Keep going. Have a good night, Ryu.
Have a good night, Ryu. Take care, dude. What was I gonna say? Shit. I'm just flighty today. I think it's because it was so hot up here. It's almost gonna be 100 degrees up here tomorrow. What's going on?
Yeah, I walked into my house today and it was like 80 degrees, and I'm like,
yeah, it's insane. But I don't know. It's the same storyline. Yes, thanks, library and stuff. The director was Jeff Burr. I can't remember if he's directed anything else. I think maybe that was just a one-shot thing. But it just kind of, it's an origin story of Pumpkinhead, in a way.
Oh, this is fun. Jeff Burr directed Night of the Scarecrow.
Oh, really?
He directed Leatherface 3 or Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3.
Really?
Stepfather 2.
No.
Puppet Master 5. And he also directed Puppet Master 4 and From a Whisper to a Scream.
Oh my God. He directed Texas Chainsaw 3. The Excalibur. Think he came up with the Excalibur scene?
Maybe.
Maybe he did. I don't know. But no, that it was okay. I mean, I remember I was disappointed when I first saw it because I was like expecting more from after watching the first one. But then like the second time I watched it, it was I enjoyed it more. I think it's because I just didn't give a shit. It's very hard to find though.
Yeah.
Even the VHS on like eBay's like $40 to purchase one. It's kind of one of those hard to find movies. You know, it's just like the Fright Night 2, the original Fright Night 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of, if you have that movie on, especially I don't even think they have a Blu-ray of it, but
Fright Night 2, yeah.
Yeah. But the performances are good. Yeah, that voiceover, that 90s voiceovers were just, they didn't have the.
It was just, it's just goofy. It's goofy. It's like one of those things where, like, it's, I don't know. It's hard to describe because
it's hard to describe the movie because it's so choppy.
It is.
It's basically, so somebody dies, Pumpkinhead shows up, sheriff is trying to help the kids, trying to figure out what's going on. Kids start dying because Pumpkinhead's back. Sheriff's trying to figure out how to get rid of Pumpkinhead.
Mm-hmm.
Sheriff realizes what happened. Pumpkinhead disappears.
Yeah.
That's the whole. That's how it works.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be honest. This movie is literally cornball the movie.
Yeah,
it's
what they call a clusterfuck.
It's a clusterfuck.
Yeah,
of a movie. But the thing is, though, is it's still entertaining. It's still a Pumpkinhead movie. You know, You're like, okay, this is fun. You know, but yeah, some of the shit in there is so goofy that it's like, you're just like, what's going on? Like some of the Pumpkinhead comics. I mentioned those when we were doing our Phantasm. There's a line of comic books that gets into the lore of different beings in the Pumpkinhead verse. There's more than just him. There's different angels of death and demons and stuff. Yeah.
Take that one. Yep.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, and then there is a Scream Factory of Pumpkinhead 1 and 2. There was one of 2. 2's gone now. That one was out of print for. I was gonna buy it. It was in my Amazon cart for so long. And library, honestly, they're interesting.
They're not, dude. 3 and 4. We'll talk about them. 3 and 4 aren't that bad. The only thing that I can say is shitty about the third one is the cheesy ass special effects they use. It looks bad. The CGI is because they didn't do what, they didn't have the animatronic. They didn't have the guy in a suit the whole time.
Yeah.
So they had to use CGI, and it just looks like shit.
It looks like poop.
But that's the only thing that I can say sucks about the third one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they're on Tubi.
They're on Tubi. The one thing I will say, they were sci-fi original movies.
Yeah.
So take that as you will. There's some sci-fi original movies I like. There's Mansquito. And I do like the Swamp Thing movie.
The
Man Thing. My bad. Oh shit. Yeah, it's hot. Yep. It's too hot up here. I'm dying. But yeah, Mansquito. That movie's crazy. That I remember not thinking that movie was real for the longest time.
Three-headed shark. Two-headed shark.
Two-headed, eight-headed shark with octopus legs.
Shark. Oh,
Sharktopus.
dude, Mansquito. That's you're gonna need if you watch that movie, you're gonna need whiskey and popcorn.
Yeah.
But like I said though, Mansquito is entertaining. Now, before we get into this, we always go on rants here.
Mm-hmm.
We only give you guys the best suggestions. And Tucker today showed me the trailer to Kung Fury 2 with Michael
Fassbender
and Schwarzenegger. Just when you're done with our video, go to YouTube, find Kung Fury 2.
What's crazy?
The reel.
Not that. The sizzle reel. This
reel.
movie was made in 2020, and it is in legal battle right now. So nobody knows if it's going to get released. And the sizzle reel got leaked online. And if you guys remember the Kung Fury movie that came out like 2014, 2015, maybe even
David
before.
Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff. True Survivor. That shit. That movie is a lot of fun. It was really like low budget, cool thing that these directors did. They finally got a big budget. It's called Kung Fury 2, the movie.
Schwarzenegger plays the president.
Yeah. Yeah. And Michael Fassbender plays as Colt Magnum.
Colt Magnum with his fuck stash.
Yeah. And it's awesome. And for the longest time, this thing's been shelved. And yeah, it's 10 minutes long. It's kind of a sizzle reel of different shots and cool stuff that they're working on. I'm pretty sure the movie's done. Like it's been finished for years, and they just haven't been able to.
Just give Schwarzenegger could give him a couple $1 million to do it. And Quentin, what's up?
What's up, Quentin?
Okay, so anyway, Pumpkinhead 2.
They go like this.
It goes like this.
I would say it's harmless. It's fast food.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, fast food isn't harmless, but it's. You know, you're a little hungry, you're a little drunk, you know, you're a little crazy one night. You know, you really like Pumpkinhead. You have Pumpkinhead 2 on DVD. You're like, you know what?
You're totally super stoked to watch it.
Yeah. You're like, you know, I'll put it on and I'll enjoy it with some friends.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Wonder if Lance Henriksen's in this one.
No.
That would be awesome. Just have that in your head when you're watching it.
Yeah, I would say like this. I don't know.
Kind of
it's like, you know.
But this one is really shaky.
Yeah.
Kind of keeps going like this. You're like, like that. Okay, so I was going to get on here. This has got to be on your top 5. Our suggestion for you to watch. We watch bad movies that are considered, you know, Matt's got the Bad Cinema channel. I don't think of any movie as bad because somebody put their heart and their soul, blood, tears, sweat into this. It was their dream to make a movie, and they're doing it. They're on this natural high the whole time they're filming this. There is a movie out there called Velocipastor.
Oh my gosh.
It is about a pastor, priest, reverend, who's jogging, gets attacked by a velociraptor, and hence becomes
Velocipastor.
a pastor.
Oh yeah, it's a job. People stayed away from their home, their like families.
Before you think this is probably the stupidest thing, Crazy Joe, this movie is perfect. Do you know why? Because the actors, the script, the director, the cameraman, their main purpose was to make a shitty, stupid movie.
Yeah.
And when they did that, when you're watching it, you can tell that the actors are like, they were having so much fun, like saying these ridiculous lines. Like he's like, and then at night I become a velocipastor.
Yeah, and I will say,
Just it's the funniest Velocipaster, guys. Please watch.
Pardon my language here. There's a scene in the movie that is a like 6-minute long sex scene.
It's so.
But can I be honest with you? This is no bullshit, no bullshit or anything. The editing, the music,
it's amazing.
Is actually really good.
It's amazing.
You're like, holy shit. You're like, where is this coming from? It's this beautiful, like, artsy, like, song with this. It's called.
It's like a comic, the panels, and they're like,
and they're making love, and it's so actually amazing. The rest of the movie looks weird compared to it, but there's a song called "Didn't Have Time to Think" by Math the Band. That's the song that plays, and I listen to that song like every week.
It's a great song.
It's a great song, and I'm just like, and it's only used in this fucking movie called Velocipaster.
Yeah.
They're making a second one right now.
They need to. This should have already been done.
I'm pretty sure it's actually done. Like they filmed everything. So.
Oh yeah, Mike. My brother and we do the same thing, man. And what we would do is we would do our voiceover. We'd have the tape recorder on, and then MTV playing. So like when Hall & Oates Manhunter came out, she's a man-eater. We'd be like doing dialogue over that as it was recording. Little kids, man, little kids. Okay, so there we're getting
Velocipaster.
We'll get that one in here, you guys. Someday soon. Well, Velocipaster. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Pumpkinhead 3.
Some small towns bury their secrets, but not deep enough. After 20 years, Pumpkinhead is back to seek revenge.
This devil ate you.
Pumpkinhead, Ashes to Ashes. The next installment of the Pumpkinhead series.
Yes, it is.
That movie, I remember. I actually do enjoy parts of that movie more than the second one.
Oh, totally.
Like,
yeah,
Doug Bradley, Mr.
freaking
Pinhead himself
from Hellraiser. Yeah.
Does he play as a priest in it? Is that what it is?
No, he's the mortuary. He's the
mortuary
doctor.
guy. That's right.
Yeah. Well, doctor, mortuary. It's a small town, you know.
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
All the time, Quentin. All the damn time. So it's basically what happens is once again something bad happens.
Yep.
And somebody is blamed for something. So the kids, like the popular kids at this town, decide to take revenge over kind of a couple of unpopular people. Something had happened. And it's interesting because in the first Pumpkinhead movie, there's a little kid in there that kind of is helping, because I guess we could have went into this. So what happens is somebody needs vengeance. The town people know about it. So what the townspeople do is basically they lock their doors, and when Pumpkinhead goes looking for whoever, they're going to be trying to get some help, but you can't open the door. You cannot help anybody escape Pumpkinhead. If you do, then you're screwed too. So in this one, one of the kids from the small town boy in the first one that was helping Lance Henriksen help the kids, he's in this one. Yep. And he as an older dude.
Mm-hmm.
But this one's kind of got a little twist in it because the Doug Bradley character, his daughter, is one of the people that is called upon to Pumpkinhead called upon to kill.
Mm-hmm.
So Bradley is trying to, by killing the people that want the vengeance who bring Pumpkinhead forward, if you kill them, then Pumpkinhead will be gone. So Doug Bradley's basically going, screw this, I'm saving my daughter. I'm going to kill these dumbass kids so Pumpkinhead doesn't kill my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because there's some humor in it because her daughter's basically a dipshit.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of slutty. And it's really funny. There's some shit like where he's like, why am I even doing this? You know?
Mm-hmm.
New era Pumpkinhead. Yes.
Yeah, the witches looks worse and worse.
Yeah. You wait till the fourth one. She looks shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a freaking Muppet.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, so that's kind of how that story goes. There's some really nice moments in the ashes to ashes. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Mm-hmm.
There's some really nice moments in it. I'm not gonna say the acting is great because it's kind of a low budget. They're gonna find whoever, is the better looking, unless you're an older character where you don't matter. But if you're one of the leads.
Another thing, and this is a spoiler for the movie, but it's also on the cover and showed in the trailer. Lance Henriksen comes back.
Yep, he's back.
He shows up and he's like, he talks to her, right?
No, he talks to the kid.
Talks to the kid.
Pumpkin to pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Lance Henriksen's his spirit, because when you sell your soul for Pumpkinhead to be to Pumpkinhead, your soul is left in the pumpkin patch. So, and you don't know that until this movie. So it's like you start finding more Pumpkinhead lore as the movies progress,
Mm-hmm.
So he's basically stuck in this. His soul, his spirit is stuck in this pumpkin patch.
Mm-hmm. One thing I did see, Lance Henriksen was so pissed making these movies because they told him it was going to be this like sweet, awesome. They pretty much lied to him to get him to do the movies, and they gave him I think the script changed so much that when they actually showed up the film, it was a completely different script, and he was like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
Yeah, it was totally.
There's literally a quote of Lance Henriksen saying, "Oh, that stupid fucking movie."
Yeah.
He was just
because that was his first. Pumpkinhead was like Lance Henriksen's. Hey Matt, what's up, dude?
What's up, Matt?
Lance Henriksen's is a movie legend.
Mm-hmm.
He really is.
Yeah.
So when he does his, he loved Pumpkinhead because that was his first real starring role. Mm-hmm. And he got that because him and Stan Winston became such good close friends when he was filming Aliens. So he loved the role so much that he played in Pumpkinhead that he was more than willing to come back and do a cameo, do whatever. Mm-hmm. And they just kind of really screwed it in the pooch because they could have really had a really cool scenes. I'm curious. Mm-hmm. I'm curious to know if there's a director's cut or what kind of deleted scenes are from that.
Mm-hmm.
Additional scenes are from that movie.
Yeah.
I wonder if there'd ever be I doubt it. If there'd ever be like a director's cut of Pumpkinhead 3. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's definitely.
I enjoy it more than the second one.
Yeah.
It's cheaper. It's cheap in like a sci-fi TV show way. Oh yeah. Yeah, sorry, the Taco Bell burp.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, stop. What are you guys doing?
Did somebody just burp?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's Mickey L.
Do you need to take a Taco Bell break or something, or can you
need
laugh?
to take no, I already ate that Taco Bell. I huffled and puffed that thing down, bro. But the Taco Bell burps in the background sound like creature is loose.
Yeah, it's true. It's like Pumpkinhead's back there.
Pumpkinhead? Michael, are you Pumpkinhead?
So yeah, okay, thoughts. Your thoughts, Pumpkinhead 3.
It's you know what? I'll do the same. I'll do the same as Pumpkinhead 2. Maybe more, like because it's a more enjoyable movie. Huffle and puffle that stuff.
I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be a twitchy.
It's
both are twitchy.
Now I'm just gonna say this. It's been probably like 15 years since I've seen Blood Feud, so you're gonna have to fill me in on that one.
Really?
Yeah, I only remember Lance Henriksen also being in this one.
Okay, here's the secret about Blood Feud. All you need to do is see the trailer, and then you'll remember everything. Okay, so here's the trailer for Pumpkinhead 4, Blood Feud. Sony?
We're not talking about an animal. We're not talking about a man. This is a thing straight from hell.
The Hatfields and McCoys, American legends of rage, wrath, and vigilante justice. But when forbidden love threatens to mix family blood, no one can stop the demonic revenge. Lance Henriksen, Pumpkinhead 4, Blood Feud, on DVD.
Okay. I think I'm starting to remember it now.
Okay, so I kind of like the Pumpkinhead at the end when he goes like this, because whenever I see it, I think of and we just watched the Backlash tonight, John Cena versus Randy Orton. When Randy Orton does his thing on top, and his thing. That's what Pumpkinhead. Whenever I see that, I think of Randy frickin' Orton.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a total better voiceover, man. Okay. So I watched this movie when I was sick, because when I was home on Thursday. I watched this movie. It's better than the second one.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say it got me a little bit more excited than the third one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How does Lance Henriksen fit in? Is he a completely different character?
We don't need to Pumpkinhead versus Randy Orton, yeah.
Dude's the fucking, what do they call him, the legend killer? Who wins, Joe?
Pumpkinhead.
I don't know. Randy Orton got that RKO, though.
It depends on who seeks vengeance on Randy Orton. Is it John Cena? John Cena, I don't care. You know what? This is we do spoilers here. John Cena's a scumbag. He's a fucking bum, and he beat Randy Orton.
What?
Yeah.
You called John Cena
in
a bum?
St. Louis. In St. Louis.
What?
Randy Orton's hometown.
Dude, that's fucked up. That's got me messed up right now. He's called Pumpkinhead because of my enormously large head.
What?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's not cool.
That's not cool. What?
I'd be like, don't be talking shit.
Pumpkinhead got the PKO. Hashtag
Okay.
Cena sucks.
So, yeah, Cena does suck. Freaking loser. So, okay, so
fucking poop.
You got the Hatfields and you got the McCoys, right? Well, they decide that they're going to It basically, the deal is it's Romeo and Juliet if you throw Pumpkinhead in the middle. That's true. It's Romeo and Juliet, and you throw Pumpkinhead in it.
What's some Pumpkinhead?
What?
But it's some Pumpkinhead.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Nothing, man.
Cena sucks. Let's
Cena
go,
sucks.
Cena. So they want to get married. It's a secretive thing. The parents find out about it. And then the one brother decides that this isn't going to happen. Somebody gets killed. Somebody's got a body to bury in the pumpkin patch. Yeah, Cena won, dude. Cena won. So
something I just sorry to interrupt. Something I just saw was the director of this movie, Michael Hurst, is in Mosquito Man. Mansquito.
Yeah.
He was in it. He didn't direct it, but he was in Mansquito.
Yeah, he was the guy at the beginning, the lab guy, I think.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Continue. I apologize.
So it just these movies are good. They're just hard to explain because they're the same movie. So I'm trying to figure out something that's different. Besides having the Hatfield and the McCoys and basing it on Romeo and Juliet with Pumpkinhead. But it's an okay movie.
It's okay. That's good.
It's enjoyable. It's an enjoyable movie.
It's the one I've seen the least, but not out of design. It's just it was hard to find for a while. So.
Oh no, dude! Library Peacemaker's kick ass.
Peacemaker's amazing.
That's one of my favorite DC. John Cena is so good in that freaking show.
Season 2 trailer dropped.
Yeah, I just can't stand Cena, but he's good. He does a really good job in that. He's Peacemaker.
Hmm?
Vigilante, they're all good.
Oh yeah.
And of course it ends with the Hatfield McCoys. I don't know. Yeah. It's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
Yeah. You should try to bring up a clip since we're going to get a copyright strike anyway. Bring up a clip of the fourth one.
One thing I will say about the fourth one is the music rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of the scenes are like 5 minutes long. So I don't know the scene. That might get us like murdered. It's for free on YouTube.
What is the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then tune it up, man.
We watched the whole movie on stream.
No. I don't know. You want to?
We could do that on Twitch. I don't know if we can do it on YouTube though.
It is good. It's not that bad. It's the storyline's kind of cool. I mean, it's original.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck else are you gonna do with Pumpkinhead? You know what I mean? Like it's like with that original story, you can only do the same thing so many times.
It just should have been a one-time thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so sad because Stan Winston died, 1 or 2 years after he did that movie? Or was it sooner than that? No, because Jurassic Park came out in 93
or 4?
So it was but none of the sequels came out until after he died. So I wonder if his family sold the rights to Pumpkinhead to whoever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so did you find a clip at all, or
a lot of them were like 5 to 6 minutes long, so I wasn't sure like what the whole. I don't want to watch a 5-minute clip and get you like your channel taken down or anything weird. So, let me see here.
It's all good. They get it. But yeah, no, Pumpkinhead 4 is. I'm gonna do that for Pumpkinhead 4.
I'm gonna do this because I haven't seen it in so long. I feel like I can't like pass judgment on it. You know?
No, it's gonna be it'll be the same shaky fingers.
Shaky
but this
fingers.
one's gonna be kind of up a little bit like that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, yeah. I don't know. I think I like this. The comic book series I haven't read.
I'm really interested in that comic book series.
Let me bring up like a synopsis real quick.
Okay, give me like 2 minutes here, just a second.
Bro's got to use the potty real quick. Spooky, did you just see something? What do you mean, son? But yeah, I don't know. Pumpkinhead, that first one is so good. The rest is like all like poop. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know how I feel. It's like I don't know. It's like having like Godfather, and then the second one being like, I guess the second one's also great, but it's like having like a really good first movie. You saw the ghosts of Taco Bell Pass floating around the room? I did. I kept seeing ghosts and stuff and apparitions floating around. But the comic series. Sorry, it's kind of quiet. I don't know what's going on. He probably had to take a shit or something. Spooky dudes, are you in your safe? Spooky dudes, are you in your safe room? I just had like a stroke reading that. I'm not in my safe room. I'm actually in my scared room.
What did you do?
He's trying to act natural as his roommate wheels the body past him out the door. That's pretty true. Yeah, Mikkel, my roommate Mikkel from France. He had like one of those like suitcases, roller ones, and it smelled weird. So.
Oh, that's great.
I got one issue of a Pumpkinhead comic.
Do you really? Is it good?
Okay, so I've read up on the Pumpkinhead comic, all right? This is what it's about. So there is 6 other creatures, and they all represent one of the 7 deadly sins. Pumpkinhead is wrath.
That's badass, dude. So that is really interesting.
Each haggis, the witch, had 6 other sisters. And they all like had different. Yeah. So apparently there's 2 different comic book series, and it ended with a cliffhanger, and it didn't get picked up because nobody bought the comic. But apparently the reviews are great for this thing. People are saying like the story is really good.
Yeah. Oh my God, that sounds amazing. See, why didn't they do that with the movies?
Too much money, man.
Oh, come on, though.
Yeah.
That is amazing. That is great. So I wonder if they set them. Oh, there's a trade. There's a trade too. So I wonder if they set them in different eras, if they set them in different countries. You see, because to me, when I think of the South, Pumpkinhead is perfect for the South. You know, because it takes place in what, Alabama or whatever, the first one, Mississippi. No, Louisiana. Somewhere, I don't freaking know. I'm just giving out states. What else is down there? Oh, Mike, that is awesome. But the oh my God, that is amazing. What's the Lust one going to be like though? That's kind of sounds gross.
That might sound actually awesome, dude.
But oh, that is great. I want to read those.
Dynamite Comics released them.
Okay, they're the same ones that did Ash and Evil Dead for a while there and everything, and Michael Myers, and okay.
Apparently, you can actually buy them off the website right now.
The Dynamite
ones. Dude, the sexy gremlin from Gremlins 2 was crazy work.
That's the sexy gremlin? Yeah.
Yeah, the sexy gremlin. That movie is... Dude, Gremlins 2 is a crazy movie. That movie's awesome.
Christopher Lee's in it.
Yeah. It's a crazy tune. It's a crazy movie. But yeah, I actually might have to read those comics. I'm actually
that is really cool.
Now.
So there's 7 of them, and they all represent a deadly sin. That is really cool, dude. I'm really interested in that shit now.
Yeah.
I wonder if Matt, do you have any other guys out there, comic book guys, have anything? Pumpkinhead comics? That is so interesting to me. I love that shit. When they throw different lore into it. And oh my God. I'm so super pumped now to watch that shit.
Number one from Dark Horse? Is there another series then? Hold on now.
Oh, yeah.
There is a Dark Horse one. The Rites of Exorcism.
Pumpkinhead, Rites of Exorcism?
Yeah. Oh, I'm pretty sure I heard about this one. I don't think they got to finish the comic. I think there was only 2 issues released for that one. If I'm correct. So, yeah, only 2 issues released. 3rd issue was intended to include the appearance of a winged version of the Pumpkinhead demon.
Huh.
The plot revolves around the town's doctor's son named David, who is in love with a woman named Mariah, who was born in the backwoods. David and Mariah planned to run away together. However, Mariah was supposed to replace the backwoods witch named Haggis after her death. A tragic fate would eventually meet Mariah that connected to a town newcomer named Angus Brenner and a troubled priest named Father Gibbon, who would eventually lead to Pumpkinhead being conjured again.
Interesting.
That's pretty cool. I might have to get these comics.
Yeah, dude. Swag, it was the it's just a different, there's different versions of Pumpkinhead. So it's from the 7 deadly sins. Yeah, 2 of
That's
them.
cool though. That's cool. That's sick.
That is extremely cool. Who'd have thought?
Yeah, I saw the Kelly Jones covers.
Oh man, we're gonna have to freaking get some of those comics and review them, dude.
We might have to.
See, that was so hard about like when we were gonna, because I mainly, if you're gonna talk about the first Pumpkinhead, we may as well talk about the other ones too, the movies.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're, when you have such a great movie like Pumpkinhead, and then you have, okay movies like the second, third, and the fourth one, it's just kind of, it takes anything away from the awesomeness of the original, the first one, and they're just hard to. It's the same plot line. The second, third, fourth one are the same. The third one's got a little bit of a twist, which is kind of cool because, you got, like I said, the Doug Bradley character who's trying to kill the kids who summon Pumpkinhead.
Mm-hmm.
But all that comic books, that sounds great.
Yeah, I might actually have to buy those. I think I might have to get both of them, honestly. I saw the first issue of the Rights of Exorcism for like $8. But that sucks. I hate that. That also happened with a Thing comic, with like the Thing from Another World.
Yep.
Comic is that there's one in it. They just never finished the series.
Don't you have?
I have one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, we grabbed those from that chaotic game.
Mm-hmm.
Games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Cohen Bun. Yeah, I know, but it's like if it's something modern that is interesting, like that is forwarding the story of the original Pumpkinhead, that's just badass,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, probably
That's
reading
true.
online. Yeah. Good thinking, easy comic reader.
Oh yeah, saving my precious pennies.
That's right. I know what I'm going to be doing after I get off here.
Well, yeah. Overview. I think Pumpkinhead is such an iconic character, but that first movie is what really. It's such a good movie. The rest, again, I haven't read the comics, so comics could match up to that same quality. But the like the second, third, and fourth ones are just like crazy movies. They're just like low budget, almost feel like completely different movies, like each one, like tonally. Pumpkinhead, 1988, is one of my favorite movies ever. The motorcycle scene, the setting, the movie overall made me appreciate horror as a kid. Thinking about it 30 years later, it makes me horny. Hey now.
What? I mean, that's great. I don't know. I don't even. That's great.
Yeah, Pumpkinhead, sex icon, Pumpkinhead.
Yeah.
It's
what they call back in the day bonerific.
Bonerific. Ayo. Yeah.
So I don't. It is. You're right. It's such an iconic, great movie.
Mm-hmm. That's true, swag. Honestly,
that first Wishmaster is so good too.
Mm-hmm.
I just who's the actor? Is it Andrew Davidoff or whatever? I can't remember.
Read all comics.
Okay, cool.
Read all comics.
Read all comics. Got it. Heck yeah. Little Pumpkinhead. Yeah, the Wishmaster movies, those are pretty good ones.
We could probably cover that sometime, those ones.
What are the other ones? The Stone ones. Damn it. There was a lot of those 90s movies that came out that were straight to DVD or straight to VHS that had like 10 different sequels to them, like the Puppet Master movies, Demonic Toys, Doll Man. Then they would combine all of them. What was it? Full Moon Entertainment.
Mm-hmm. Full Moon and Empire.
Yeah. Was it Full Moon Entertainment?
Full Moon, and then Empire.
But yeah, they had quite a few. Hatchet, dude. That first those Hatchet movies are so brutal, though.
Yeah, Dude, that first one where Victor Crowley literally rips the head in half is like some of the craziest like cuts ever, where it zooms in on the face and then.
The movie's brutal as hell, but it's good. Adam Green, he's a crazy, crazy lad.
Yeah, Adam Green digging up the marrow.
Digging up the marrow.
Dude, Ray Wise.
Yep. Oh, you know what you should do? Bring up the trailer to Autopsy of Jane Doe.
Autopsy of Jane Doe? Okay,
yeah.
Perfect. I'll pull that up.
Bring that up once. Probably the best horror movie I've seen in the last 10 years, 15 years. Yes. That Kingpin head crush scene was pretty brutal, especially when he rips the jaw off, when his jaw's just kind of like hanging.
Yeah.
Is the second movie of Friday the 13th is a cousin. Yeah, exactly. And yes, Ray Wise is a badass.
I love Ray Wise.
RoboCop. He was the original Alec Holland in Swamp Thing. Okay, you guys, here's a trailer. I don't know. We might talk about this sometime because, like I said,
Ozzy, what the fuck? Autopsy of Shane Dawson. What the fuck, son?
Okay, here we
go.
Crazy.
All right. Anyway,
you guys seen this? You guys need to watch this movie. Here we go.
This is not what I was expecting. Can I see one?
No.
What's that for?
Make sure he's dead.
Sheriff. What happened?
No ID. No fingerprints in the system. For now, she's a Jane Doe.
He needs my help right now. 11 o'clock, I'm all yours.
Subject is in her mid to late 20s. Hair brown.
Black blood warning now.
Eyes gray.
What happened to you?
First, they bound her. Then they ripped out her tongue, poisoned her, paralyzed her, forced her to swallow the cloth. What is that? Dad?
No one could see what we have seen.
Whoa, that movie is so good, you guys.
That movie rips.
That movie is, and how they figure out what happened to her is just like all I'm going to say is this: it takes place in Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm going to say.
Purple Yoshi, you've seen this movie?
Think about it. Takes place in Massachusetts.
Massive two shits.
Massachusetts.
Massive two shits.
Oh, library, seriously, man. You need to watch this movie. This movie is so good. It is freaky. It will scare the shit out of you. And Brian Cox, one of my all-time favorite, the original Hannibal Lecter. One of my all-time favorite actors. He is so good in it. He is so good in it. And then who plays the kid? Emil Hirsch?
Yep.
Yeah. Plays the son. And it's just, he is a master. But I just love how they kind of start as soon as they're like, all right, screw this. We got to do what we got to do. And they lock themselves in there and they finally start figuring out what happened to her and everything like that. And you're just like, holy shit. Brian Cox is a master. Master scaring you.
It's crazy. Yeah, I love that movie. When you told me about it, I have it on Blu-ray, and I watched it, and I was like, I do, and I was just like, that's such a good low, but it's a very underappreciated movie.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
it beats the shit out of anything that has come out in the last 15 years. Screw what's his name? Midsummer guy.
Ari Aster.
Ari Aster. Ari Doucher.
Ari Poo Poo. I love Hereditary. I think Hereditary is awesome.
I think you have issues.
There's a Jewish and his father runs a morgue in a basement and deals with a cult, but can I remember the name of it? Is it Demo Tapes? Is that basement deals with a cult? Oh my gosh, what does that sound like?
Movie reminds me of a movie about a guy who visits his family that is Jewish and his father runs a morgue in the basement and it deals with the occult.
What is that? Hold on, I'm going to try to figure this out.
It's a newer movie? A24? Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah. But the thing is she doesn't move out. I'm just going to let you know right now. She doesn't get, that body doesn't leave that table once. It's crazy movie.
The Offering? Is that what it's called, Demo Tapes?
That does sound familiar. I think I saw a trailer for that. Fanzine. Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Library. I loved Beau is Afraid, though. With the penis monster. Or the scene where like that guy with his butt crack hanging out falls through the ceiling while he's in the tub. Like, what? And he's screaming, he's like, ah! It's actually awesome.
With the butt crack. Isn't Nathan Lane in that too?
Yep.
Yeah, it's The Offering.
Yeah.
I don't know. Movies like that. I love movies like that because, like, The Autopsy of Jane Doe, because they're trying to figure out how to get out of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just they're getting chased by something or there's a demon somewhere. They have to figure it out, you know? And that's what, yeah.
Yeah. Another movie that, like, Jewish Nazi stuff. Wait, that's crazy. But like Jewish, there's a movie Joel Schumacher directed with Henry Cavill, Dominic. He was a Dracula in Blade Trinity, and
oh yeah.
And yeah, and then Michael Fassbender, and it's Blood Creek, and it's this movie where Henry Cavill, Dominic is trying to go like save his brother Henry Cavill from being like from some like demon Nazi guy, or he goes to rescue him. And and he gets him out and accidentally like triggers like a ritual. So it's just like two normal guys versus this like demon Nazi guy. And it's crazy. Joel Schumacher made it. I watched it with mom like a long time ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I can maybe play a trailer real quick. If that's something we want to do.
Yeah, you may as well. Yeah. Got to make up for trying to describe Pumpkinhead 2, 3, and 4. Oh, we should also show The Post, Ray Stevenson trailer too. Anything that involves zombies killing Nazis is just fun.
All of the trailers are red band. I think that might get us in trouble. Yeah, so. Shit.
We always get copyright strikes, guys. So we don't, whatever.
We're trying to be careful. We're trying to be careful.
I mean, copyright strike is fine. I just don't want to get shut off.
Yeah.
While we're sitting here having fun.
But yeah. Yeah, I love that movie. Was like really crazy. Also, Michael Fassbender is just awesome. I love Michael Fassbender. But Blood Creek, check it out. I don't know what the quality of the movie is because it's been so long, but it's weird seeing like Joel Schumacher. That was like one of his like last movies he made. Be that, so it's kind of interesting.
I mean, he did direct DC Cab with Mr. T and Gary Busey.
That's true, he did. But yeah, Falling Down.
Falling Down's a great movie.
Reminds me of Ozzy.
Falling Down.
Yeah, because he's gonna be falling down real soon.
I would like a whammy burger and a whammy fries and a medium whammy drink. We do not serve lunch now. We're still on breakfast. Oh.
And he's like, bruh. I believe it was his last one he did. Hold on now. Yeah, son. What comes around, comes around. What goes around, comes around, sorry.
He was. When he did DC Cab, he was doing the Lord's work.
Bro. Miami Burger makes me hungry. Yeah, I might, dude, I've been munching on these Fiber One brownies.
So do you want it? Just, why don't you just eat a diarrhea bar?
I don't know, man. Well, these are low calorie, low sugar, low carb, and with all that stuff in there, it gets my fiber in.
Just eat some asparagus.
Not enough fiber.
What? Asparagus?
Not enough
Makes
fiber,
everything turn weird and smell different.
The spooky dudes, don't make me tell the big man upstairs. Do it. What are you going to do? What's he going to do, bro?
All right. Well, what do you
right.
Any other?
Broccoli,
yeah, broccoli's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so Pumpkinhead. Watch all the Pumpkinhead movies. Watch The Autopsy of Jane Doe, Blood Creek, and if you feel up for it, watch DC Cab.
Yeah.
DC Cab's a great movie. Gary Busey, Mr. T, Cabs. But yeah, we're gonna call it here. So
yeah,
thanks everybody for showing up. I'm glad that that one person got horny off of it. I mean, that's nice.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Sometimes Pumpkinhead's, it's a very sexual movie.
Oh, totally.
So, but
the Barbarian Brothers. I don't know, but they were great.
Mm-hmm. Maybe next week we can just do we'll still do some trailers, but we could just do like a recommendation list.
Yeah, let's just show us a bunch of trailers.
Yeah.
You guys up for trailers?
Yeah, just a bunch of them, and then we just talk about them and give little recommendations. The Frog Brothers too.
Brothers, man. Oh yeah, and also read those. Try to find those Pumpkinhead comics.
I'll give them a go. I'll read them and I'll give us an update next week.
What did Mike say? What were they on? The
Read All Comics.
Read All Comics.
Yep.
Get on those. We'll talk about them next week too.
All right. Yeah, I will. But yeah.
All right, guys and gals, everybody, thanks for showing up. Hope we didn't bore you too much.
No.
Next week, yeah, we'll just show a bunch of trailers next week. We'll make a list. Boom, boom.
Boom! Boom! Boom!
What?
The Costco guys?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Hey,
I'll give you 3 big booms. Boom!
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 All right, next week, 9 o'clock, Saturday.
Double chunk chocolate cookie. All right.
They're delicious.
But yeah, you guys have a lovely night. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. We'll come back next week and we'll we'll start giggling and having a good time again. So
yeah, it'll be fun.
All right.
Eat a bunch of fiber bars.
I mean, I actually feel them now. Same with the fiber bars mixed in with the Taco Bell. I'm about to.
Dude.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get out of here.
Oh,
so
no.
You guys have a good night. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad.
Oh,
Wish me luck.
God.
You might not see me next week. I might be in the toilet. So
you might be in the toilet.
Yeah, I might be on the toilet for a week straight. So, anyways.
All right, Swag. See you later.
Y'all have a good
everybody,
night.
Library, Ozzy, everybody, have a good
one. Boom!
Quentin, Josh.
Boom!